nail the tape for our next contest here. It's a heavyweight contest, and these are two very, very big individuals, DJEBARI and BATUMENI. Besides, the height and weight is a big difference here. Let's send it up to the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest will be fought in the Bushido heavyweight division. This is France versus Belgium. Please welcome our first fighter, making his way to the blue corner from France, DJEBARI.
DJEBARI of France, 35 years old and just one professional fight. He is a big, big boy, 112 kilometers, almost a kilometer, kilograms. Boy, can you tell I'm American or not? And 181 centimeters tall. That's going to be 10 centimeters officially on paper, less than his opponent. But I'll tell you what, he is built like a brick house. He is a huge individual. I've got a feeling, too, that he's one of these big guys who's like really agile inside the ring. We're going to find out here tonight, but I'm excited to see what he can bring to the MMA Bushido cage. See the referee telling him there are no elbows. These are amateur bouts here to kick things off. No elbows.
Please welcome our second fighter, making his way to the red corner from Belgium, BATUMENI.
This is a VIP event, ladies and gentlemen. It's a limited amount of people here, but man, I'll tell you what, the way they've got this thing organized and the way it looks in here, it is really fancy. All the glassware and you know, the kind of wine that they're drinking here. Pretty pricey stuff, if you ask me. Way out of my budget, by the way. But really swanky kind of a place here. And BATUMENI, as I mentioned, 10 centimeters taller. He's also much older, too. His opponent is much older than him, 8 years older. And BATUMENI, as far as his professional career is concerned, he's only had one fight and it was a draw. And so I wonder how he feels about that, if he just doesn't care, or if it's kind of an awkward way to start off your pro career just with a draw. Just still kind of left in no man's land here. So I'm sure he's hungry to get his first victory. As I said, this is an amateur rules contest, as are all fights on the undercard here, so no elbows, and 3 rounds of 3 minutes.
Introducing these two Bushido warriors once again, fighting out of the blue corner. This fighter is 35 years of age, stands 181 centimeters tall, and weighed in at 112 kilograms. He has a record of 1 win with no losses. He represents France. He is DJEBARI. And fighting out of the red corner, this fighter is 27 years of age, stands 191 centimeters tall. He weighed in at 113 kilograms. He has one fight which ended with a draw. He represents Belgium. He is BATUMENI. Your referee in charge of the action is Eric Willington.
And we are underway, ladies and gentlemen. 3 3 minutes on the clock here, as I said, for this amateur contest. And look at this, Jebari putting the pressure on. Going right after him here, taking him up against the cage. This is our first of 4 heavyweight bouts on the card here tonight. A lot of beef on the fight card here tonight, I can tell you that. We're also going to have a referee calling for action here, but we're also going to have a junior match on the card here tonight, a kids fight on the card. 2 14-year-olds going to be coming up next. That should be interesting. Always fun to see what the youngsters can do when they're given an opportunity like this. Some right hands around the corner there from Batumeni. And right now, he's just kind of leaning on him. He's hanging on him. He's trying to tire him out. That is a lot of beef, as I said, in the ring right now. And you have a big guy like that hanging on you, making you carry his body weight. Whoa, and he ran right into a shot that time. Whoa, and that was a huge right hand. Trying to take the back here. Right hand, another one. Big knee to the midsection. We've heard it time and time again, folks. It only takes one big shot with these big guys. And the reason why you hear that all the time is because of action just like that, what we saw. A lot of times that you get 2 big guys in the cage like this, and you'll see it's like you're just waiting for an explosion. You can see it's like watching the wick get closer and closer and closer to a bomb. And sooner or later, that thing's going to explode. I think that knee really hurt him that time. Seems to have doubled him over just a little bit. Inside 30 now in round 1. Closing seconds now, more big shots going in. Batumeni, whoa, hammering away now. Not much time left, and there goes the whistle. End of round 1. A little bit of blood on the side of the head of Jebari, it looks like. So he may have been busted open in round number 1. Let's go back and take a quick look here at some highlights. Certainly, Jebari got the best licks in. Well, look at it. The right hand didn't even really hit him. I think it didn't connect clean to the head. It kind of hit him in the pectoral region, but it was enough to take him off balance there. It kind of took him by surprise, but then there towards the end, Jebari caught some more shots upstairs that were going through. Both guys still look in good shape, though, here coming into round 2. Well, somebody was, one of the judges here was pointing towards the red corner, and they still had the towel on the cage. Round 2. Ooh, he ducks under that shot. You can see that Jebari is really in a hurry to close the distance, but you can see he ate some massive strikes there in round 1, but that's been his game plan since even before that. To get in close, maybe get this thing to the ground, but he has not been successful so far. And again, he's just hanging on him, making him carry his body weight, pressing him up against the cage, trying to wear him down. It's a risky strategy when you've just got a fight that's just 3 rounds of 3 minutes, because you're not working with the same amount of time that you would normally have, and these referees are not going to tolerate inactivity. He'll get as much as he can out of it, though. But then he's got to deal with the striking of Batumeni. And as we've seen before, look at that tricky little uppercut there. Split the guard, and whoa! Back and forth now. Both guys landing a couple shots here. Keep your eyes open on this, folks. This kind of a situation, you don't want to go make a sandwich right now. It could get ugly real quick. Certainly you can see that Batumeni has the height advantage, and again, he's just trying to, he's just trying to drive him across the cage there. Whoa, he can't just sit there and take, that time he lured him in. He was willing to take a couple of shots there to try to get the takedown. I don't know how wise of a strategy that was. And now he's got the underhook in here. It's going to make it even harder. He's got a hold of the right leg, though. See where he can go from here. Like I said, he's got to make a move because there's not a whole lot of time to work with. Just 3 rounds of 3 minutes. And now he lost the leg, so he just went from bad to worse. Closing seconds. Oh, what a combination there. Heavy hands from Batumeni, and that is the end of round 2. Some highlights here, folks, from round number 2. And now looking into both guys' corners, you can start to see the fatigue starting to set in here. After round 1, both guys still look to be in very good shape. But after round 2, it's a different story. Both guys huffing and puffing, sweating just a little bit more. And so now is where things are really going to get interesting. Are we going to continue to see Jebari just trying to close the distance, take his man up against the cage, go for a takedown? Or is he going to get more active here? I think that kind of a strategy has not paid off so far for him. Maybe he can make it work here in round 3. We'll have to see. But if not, he may have to go to plan B, because if that plan doesn't work out, it's not going to look good for him on the scorecards. Here we go, folks. Round 3 already underway here. 3 minutes on the clock. And I've got Batumeni winning rounds 1 and 2 because of the strikes. Again, just like in the first contest, no takedowns, no real significant strikes here. And so it's going to all come down to who's controlling the cage, who's more active, who's landing more shots. And in my eyes, that's got to be Batumeni. More of the same here from Jebari here in round 3. Well, that time the ref just called for action, and they went ahead and broke anyway, which I like. Standing right in front of each other here. And this is dangerous grounds, as Batumeni certainly has a reach advantage. And so he seems to have that distance down. Just a matter of when he's going to pull the trigger. That time he goes downstairs. Did bring the hands down slightly when he did that, and the left hand gets around the corner that time. And again, just trying to bulldoze his way in, but the end result is the same thing. Against the cage once again here. This strategy is not going to work out here. I've got a funny feeling. Unless he makes a big change, but he just cannot take Batumeni down. Or can he? Oh, now it pays off. He finally got the takedown. Oh boy, maybe it is going to pay off. This is what he's been working for the whole fight. And now he's got 30 seconds to make good on it. There's no time to waste at all. He's got to get busy here. Looking for left hands. 10-second hammer now. Was that enough? He needs to go for the finish. And there's the whistle. He just ran out of time there. Well, the takedown will look good for him on the cards. But in my opinion, it's even if you give round 3 to Jebari, it's still 2 rounds to 1 in my opinion. But who am I to say? My opinion did not count around here, to be honest. Never stopped me from giving it, though. Stranger things have happened, folks. And I have been wrong. Sometimes I'm just dead wrong, too. You have to take that into account. Well, it did pay off. In the end, it did pay off. But was it, should I say, too little, too late. He did get the takedown, and he immediately improved his position. Look how he traps the right arm here. He just ran out of time. Let's get the official word here from Grant Waterman and find out what happened.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 fantastic rounds of Bushido heavyweight action, we go to the judges' scorecards, and we have a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. From the red corner, BATUMENI!
Okay, BATUMENI is your winner by unanimous decision. So evidently, I got that one right. Remember that, folks. Next time you're about to say, I don't know what I'm talking about, I got it right this time. So that's got to count for something. We'll be right back with our 3rd bout of the evening. It will be a juniors matchup. 2 14-year-olds going to show us what they can do. That's coming up in just a moment.